Our first office international was opened in Dubai in 2012 from 2 people office, small office somewhere in Dubai. Now we employ a little more than 80 people just in Dubai. I think we grabbed the opportunities at the right time. We entered spaces in times when people weren't even thinking about it. Even till today, after being 17 years since TBO was born, I think we continue to innovate, we continue to think, we believe in hiring the right people. So I think we are on the right track to be the largest B2B platform in the world. I think what I want to be recognized that the guy did a great job, when I finally gave up my shoes after many years.
Since it transformed into an online B2B travel platform, TBO has grown rapidly, expanding from just one office in Delhi to presence in over 100 countries today. Ankush Nijhawan, co-founder and managing director, says a lot of hard work and grabbing the opportunities that came along have gone into the growth, adding that he aims to make TBO the largest B2B platform in the world. He says that he is looking at Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities in India for future growth in business.
In 2005, I was running Travel Boutique, which was a B2B brick and mortar offline business, Delhi-centric, and serving about 180 partners. Our top line was about 125 crores in those days. In 2005 is when the tech space was coming into the travel ecosystem, and companies and the other OTAs were also mushrooming them. And then that's where the idea struck that why don't I look at the online route, for me to grow in the B2B business. I met a very wise man who advised me, why are you looking at B2C? Because the business plan, what we were writing was B2C. But he told me, your family has been in the business, in distribution for so many years. So you should actually pioneer the B2B business and, build your tech around that. And I also met my co-founder during that year in 2005, and both of us decided to launch TBO. Started from Delhi, became North India to the whole of India. From 130 employees in 2005, we moved to about 300 employees by about 2012. Our first office international was opened in Dubai in 2012 from 2 people office, small office somewhere in Dubai. Now we employ a little more than 80 people just in Dubai and globally. And the last head count as per 25th July this year, it's about 800 people in the world. Starting from India to Dubai and now the whole world, I think a lot of hard work went behind it. God has been kind. I think we grabbed the opportunities at the right time. We entered spaces in times when people weren't even thinking about it. Obviously, adopting to technology, I think was a big first mover advantage what we carried. Even today, we enjoy that, I would say that. And I think even till today, after being 17 years since TBO was born, I think we continue to innovate. We continue to think. We believe in hiring the right people. We believe in writing the business vertical so that they can all become a big revenue driver for us. I think we are on the right track to be the largest B2B platform in the world. So I'll break the world into 7 parts, as I always say it. India obviously is the pole position still. GCC, I would say, that includes Dubai, is number 2 for us. Saudi Arabia is very, very large. The next market which came as a surprise, and I must tell you, none of us, including both the founders, haven't been to South America till now. But for us, it's the 3rd largest market. And obviously Brazil is the biggest share of the South American market. Europe, we are coming very strongly. I think Eastern Europe, we are dominating now. Western Europe, we are now becoming a very relevant player. North America, as I said, we are still building, and I'm sure in the next 3 to 5 years, we will be there. Asia Pacific opened very late after COVID. So when we started investing in that market is when COVID happened. The market just opened mid 2022. We have almost 100 people now in Asia Pac. Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand. So absolutely a big market, and we will continue to penetrate. We have learned from the market what to build. I think as a B2B operator, we meet our clients very regularly, because we want to feel the pain and the challenges which they are facing when they're actually serving their clients against the big, large OTAs. I think the depth of the product is extremely important. But let's not forget the width as well, because I think there are many, many verticals today, just not air and hotels. I think is where a lot of ancillary products today, which I believe are getting stronger, such as sightseeing, car rentals, cruises, etc. Overall, I would say the business is always 1:8 or 1:10. Outbound will always be stronger and larger, because I think the young India aspirations of doing vacations overseas is something which everybody aspires to. And I think when it comes to cost, going to Thailand or going to Dubai is probably less expensive than going to a Goa. I think leisure. I mean, you can't go wrong, because with the YOLO, with the human population growing single, the young dink today which is happening, the oldies want to travel, the senior citizen wants to travel. Tell me who doesn't want to travel. So I think leisure is going to be the biggest taker, and obviously MICE and corporate and weddings will be definitely going stronger. But I think leisure is something which will be the biggest piece of the cake of tourism. So as a company, that's our key focus. I think it's just not Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore. I think the next economic growth drivers is the tier 2 and beyond. And if I see my numbers, which I see very regularly, I'm actually surprised to see the business coming from tier 2, tier 3. It's mind-boggling. So I think that's we are putting a lot of bets behind these markets. A lot of money and good people are being put in these markets, because I think this is the next wave, not only just for travel, I think for the whole country, per se. I think going forward, the ambition is obviously to be the largest platform in the world in the B2B space. And I think what I want to be recognized that the guy did a great job. When I finally gave up my shoes after many years, I think I'm still 2.5, 3 decades away from that. He bande ne dhanda acha kiya. He did the way the business should have been done in a very transparent, ethical way, and serving and being very honest to my stakeholders, my partner, anybody in the ecosystem, including my employees. I think there is a vibe which you create around you. If you manifest negativity, it will come. If you manifest positivity, it will come. I think life for everybody has challenges, right? I mean, there's nobody in this world who can say, boss, I have a seamless life. If you create that optimism, it kind of takes a lot of stresses away. It keeps the motivation going amongst your colleagues. Otherwise, you will obviously falter somewhere because you're panicking, you're thinking from a different lens.